And so having to not only coordinate within so many different groups, and and then another example of like having to coordinate, like when we saw a lot of companies were sending out pulse surveys over, during the pandemic. And there was discord and disconnects between all of those various groups, right? Your wellness team wanted to send questions that related to employee well-being. Diversity and inclusion wanted to send questions that related to inclusion and belonging. Then you had, in talent management, they were trying to continue the engagement process. And so all of those groups are somewhat competing for important real estate on the, for the employee survey. And you're fighting over, one or two questions. Can I just please get these added to the survey? And I think that's a great example of how, some of the groups that I mentioned earlier are having trouble collaborating in moving forward. But the other issue is that HR is really there to serve the business, and ultimately you are catering to the business. And I think that that in that effort of serving the business, it can be, and wanting to be consensus driven, it can, things can grind to a halt. And I hear it time and time again. I've got a lot of friends, I've got family members, and even my girlfriend's in HR. And it's a recurring conversation. I seem to have it all the time. And that is, it's so hard to get things done. And it's so close. Like I think some of the organizations are obviously better than others, but some of the best performing organizations, even then, you're so close to being able to do such great work, and then things just start falling down, and timelines get delayed, and I think that's a very common story in HR.